Hey guys, before you scroll, can I read a Bible verse to you? This is Exodus 14:21 through 28. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back and make a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea into dry land, and the waters were divided. So the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea on the dry ground, and the waters were a wall to them, and their right hand on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went after them into the midst of the sea, all Pharaoh's horses and chariots, and his horsemen. Now it came to pass in the morning watch that the Lord looked down upon the army of the Egyptians through the pillar of the fire and cloud, and troubled the army of the Egyptians, and he took off the chariots' wheels, their chariots' wheels, so that they drove them with difficulty. And the Egyptians said, "Let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fights of them against the Egyptians." And the Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the sea, that the waters may come back upon the Egyptians on their chariots and on their horsemen." And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and when the morning appeared, the sea returned to its full depth, and the Egyptians were fleeing into it. So the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea. Then the water returned and covered the chariots, the horsemen, and all of the army and Pharaoh that came to the sea after them. Not so much as one of them remained. This is saying that Moses and all of his people were working for this king and for years. So they decided to run out there, and they went to a sea, and there was no way across. And the Egyptians that were keeping them captured were running towards them. So Moses stretched out his hand, and Jesus made the water part. So like the water's here, and then there's a straight land across. So they walked across, but then the Egyptians came following after. And the second every single person that Moses was taking with them got on land, Moses stretched out his hand again, and all the Egyptians that were in the cross roads with the water, all the water closed in, and all those people died because of the water. That just shows that if you follow God, you can do anything. You can make water float, you can make water part, you can lift mountains. If you follow God, you'll go far.